You the one that taught Daniel Ricciardo to drink out of his own shoe?
No, unfortunately I didn't.
Hey guys, so I'm here at Performance Kart Centre here in Perth, Western Australia, and we're going to go meet up with a gentleman named John Nastas. He was Formula One's Daniel Ricciardo's first ever driver coach. He's the first guy to ever get Daniel into any form of kart or any form of motorsport at all, and he was with him for the first 3 years of his career. So let's go meet up with him and see if we can get a bit of an insight on how he went with Daniel for the first 3 years of his career, and also try to get a few tips off him as well. First day you met.
Yeah, I can still remember it. It was a Wednesday, and I took the go-kart up to the track, a little cadet kart, and and I got it all ready while he came straight after school. He was still in his school uniform, and I had an old race suit, a small one that could fit him, and he took that into the change room and got changed in it, and basically put him out in the kart for his first run. His mum brought him up because his dad was working that day and he couldn't make it, so it was his mum that was there to see him first time in the kart.
What age did he start?
Probably late 8 years old or 9, probably about 9. Well, he started off in the rookie class, or cadet class as we call them here, progressed up into the juniors, and then he went up into the senior class. He did a fair bit of racing. I actually took him over to Adelaide. I think it was his first interstate meeting at Adelaide. He did quite well. It was just hard getting used to the track first time away and that. But yeah, then he did it as he got older in the junior class. His dad took him over east there to race more in the like called CIK style racing, and that with the faster engines and that. And then he obviously learned a lot more than that in racing over there in the faster classes. Yeah, well, it's probably like all the other young kids, first time out, pretty nervous, and obviously just getting used to it. He wasn't sort of setting the world on fire, just started off slowly and then just got progressively quicker each time we went out on the track. We did probably two, 3 years, I think, in the cadets, then into the juniors. He definitely got a lot better once he went into junior as he got older and all that.
What's your advice for the beginners?
Oh look, basically, if you definitely want to pursue a career in motorsport or just like doing motorsport racing, it's the cheapest form of motor racing to get into. You just got to be patient. It just doesn't happen overnight. It could take years to get really good. Because as I said, there's so many young kids in it, and they're all striving out there. Some kids can develop it really quick. Others just takes them a lot longer to develop, and then it just depends on your financial backing that you got as to what you can afford to buy.
What about Daniel's progression?
Yeah, like I said, he started in the cadets or rookie class here. Then when he sort of turned 12, 13, then he went up into the juniors. Did that for about 2 years, I think, and then generally when you turn around about 16 years of age, you go into seniors. I think he only did that for about a year or so, and then he progressed into Formula Ford at a state level. Then he did some racing over in the eastern states, and then basically after he finished there, I think he went to Asia there. I think he did had a try in the Formula BMW Asia series.
What do you remember about him?
He was always a cheeky little kid there, always laughing and that. But yeah, look, he listened. It was slow progress at the start. People would say to me, "Oh, he must have been really good in a go-kart." And I says, "No, not really. It was just the same as any other kid starting off." you wouldn't imagine he was going to be a Formula One driver first time in a go-kart, because he was just the average kid and starting off in go-karts. But time and that, and he progressively got better and better.
What would Daniel Ricciardo say about you now?
I don't really know. You'd probably say, yeah, John might have helped me out when I first got into go-karting. I hope he still thinks of me that way, that I gave me his first shot into a go-kart, and he still remembers me, and it was really great. I had my grandson with me, and we had a photo taken, and it was great.